the start of a spring is just a little more than a week away. It already felt like it was here this weekend, didn't it? But all this means your, to-do list is starting to grow a little bit. Many people take the first months of spring to get their roofs redone, but if you pick the wrong contractor, boy, you could be out thousands of dollars. And joining me now is Sarah Kremerer from the Better Business Bureau, and she has some tips for us this morning. Sarah, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Should we elbow bump just to make sure we got that? Just
absolutely.
Get that taken care of. I feel better about it. So it really is that time of year now where you start to get outside and look at all kinds of different things. But when you get people up on your roof, there are a lot of things you should keep in mind before you have them go up there, correct?
Yes. So with springtime comes, weather comes.
Yes.
So heaven forbid something does happen, you want to reach out to your insurance company first and foremost, and you want to ask questions like, what does my policy cover? How much is my deductible? And make sure that you're in communication with them. How
do you go about not only just assessing who you're going to hire, but if your insurance company is going to need you to hire a certain person? Do they ever do that?
Sometimes, but just to be prepared, we do recommend researching maybe 3 or 4 different contractors.
Gotcha.
You could have a low estimate or a higher estimate. So if you do have a higher estimate, that could be because of higher quality work and more experience.
How important is it to know what you want that roofer to go look for?
It's very important.
Yeah.
So we do recommend inspecting your roof if something does happen, so you can check out if your shingles were damaged, if your draining system was damaged, so you know how to communicate that with the roofing contractor that you choose.
What about making sure that the person that you hire is somebody who's done this before, has the proper licensing, all that? Because around this time of year, you see signs on telephone poles and everything else. Need help with your roof, all that, yeah.
Absolutely. So we always want to make sure we're verifying our documents.
Okay.
So you want to make sure the qualified roofer you choose, they have proof of insurance, they have proper licenses, and they're registered in your state. And the contractor should also be able to verify who is acquiring the necessary permits in the contract. So is it you who is acquiring the permit, or is it the contractor that's acquiring the permit? What
about making sure that the work is done properly? Because I think a lot of things, with a roof, people don't know what they're looking for, and getting up on the roof and having to look around afterwards can be a little scary,
It's a little scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after the work is completed, you always want to make sure that you inspect the work that they've done, and make sure you don't sign any any contracts of completion of the work that they've done, and you don't want to make any final payments until you're happy with the work that they've done and everything is good to go, and it's stated in the contract that it's completed.
Excellent. The BBB have, I guess, all kinds of advice on the website.
We have so much advice. So you want to go to bbb.org where you can file a complaint, you can look at reviews, and you can look up ratings as well of roofing contractors.
Excellent. Sarah, thanks for coming to see us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it.